Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, a podcast with nerdy tones and shifting topics. This week, I'm your host, Sam, and I'm joined by my two wonderful, amazing co-hosts, Deanna,
Hello, hello.
and, what's her name? Oh, yeah, Steph.
I'm here too. Hello.
That's right. Both of you are here, and it's wonderful. It's so nice to have friends, and that's what you guys are, friends.
Aw, that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
More than just
Oh,
co-hosts, friends.
more than just... That's right. Let's start with Dee. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Man, work was wild. There was an email sent out June 25th about a big change happening today that no one saw.
Yay,
Oh.
that's always good.
Yeah, so that was fun. Immediately running around trying to find the training and then helping the people I usually help with tech stuff and figuring it out at the same time. So it was fun, a little bit hectic, but it made my day go quick. But over the weekend, Andy randomly saw a game on Steam, and so I've been playing that as of yesterday. And
Oh,
it's
a game.
called Cat Mail.
Oh.
Okay, tell us more.
And if you can't guess by the name, you're a cat who works at a postal office.
Wait,
at
that's
a post
cute.
office. And it's just your job to these packages come in by ship and you take them and you sort them, and some are heavy and some are fragile, and you come into this big mess, so you have all these packages everywhere, so you have to organize it, weigh them and things. So I was having a good old time doing that yesterday.
It reminds me of Animal Crossing meets the TCG simulator.
Yeah.
Or the what was it, like the convenience store simulator kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah, it was
there
really
customers
fun.
in this, or is it just
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, people come up and you help so many customers at the thing. And I just unlocked a second. So you're at one place and it already has another place where you're getting mail from or sending mail to. And I just unlocked another one. So now it's getting more complicated where people want to send things or getting mail from. And and sometimes the ship, when now that I have multiple locations, sometimes it'll go to both locations each night, but sometimes it'll only go to one, and I have limited space on this boat to put these packages. So it's like playing Tetris too a little bit.
I was gonna say it sounds mindless, but then now it sounds more complex.
It sounds like
But
work.
I was like, Andy, I like this game, and he's like, well, you have a really big smile on your face. I don't know if you know that.
Aw.
I was like, oh well, I'm gonna keep playing. So while Andy cooked dinner last night, I was playing Cat Mail.
Nice.
Dang, Husband of the Year award right here.
Yeah, it was a good time. What
Very
about you,
cool.
Sam? How are you doing?
Good. Speaking of, real quick, to piggyback off your Steam game purchase, I don't know if you
Mhm.
saw the stuff about Mecha Chameleon that happened.
Oh no.
The
So
malware.
we've been playing. Yeah, so we've been playing a
No.
lot of Mecha Chameleon. We've taken a break from games for the past week. So by the time this comes out, it'll be old news, obviously, because we're a couple weeks behind. But yeah, there's some maps that were uploaded into the workshop that had malware installed into the map, or it was like an
Ooh,
error with the map
dang.
specifically. And so if you download that specific map, which thankfully we did not, we have not played a map. It was a newer one. We have not played it.
Oh good.
And then an issue with the Discord crashing, I guess, too. I think everything's patched
Dang.
now, so it should be good. So, especially after this episode comes out, it definitely will be good then. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about games. Uh, Overall though, good. Just been plugging away at work. Had to work on a huge mapping project for a client, so that was fun. But other than that, I got my controversial corner 2026.
Oh.
Let's go.
And this isn't that controversial for me, so it might be more controversial for other people. Meta glasses are one of the worst inventions ever and are ruining society.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. That's yeah.
There's a lot of people that use them for streaming and being out in public and doing that, but it's such an invasion of privacy. And if people don't know they're being recorded, it's even worse. And it just seems stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw a post like a week or two ago of someone who she works as like a waxer, and a customer came in and was wearing glasses that were meta
Jeez.
glasses,
Oh,
and they were
no.
recording, and she's like, you can't record, and it wasn't like the waxer was the one with the glasses. That'd be way worse, but still, like, what makes you think that's okay?
Right.
You
And you
know,
know they're just
so
going to get more discreet as time goes on.
yeah,
So gross.
yeah, no,
Not a controversial take, just is something I was thinking about. I believe that the thicker the menu at a restaurant, the more expensive the food. And I don't mean like the more pages. I'm talking about the
mm-hmm.
thickness of the actual menu. You get a wooden menu, you get one of those thick, heavy duty, like rubbery menus.
Like a
The food's gonna
binder.
be more expensive. Yes, like
Yeah,
a
like the
binder.
binder,
It's got
or
rings
yeah,
on it.
or like the wooden ones that's like 4 times thicker than a clipboard. You
Yes.
know, and it has like the fabric thing around it. Yeah, that's a good observation.
And also like I think like tall skinny menus also tend to be more expensive. Like if they got like 5 things per page, but they're like a foot long, but only like 3 to 4 inches wide. You know what I'm talking about? Like a
Mm-hmm.
Cheesecake Factory menu almost.
Or like the inserts that are like the specials that never change, but there's always the specials, but they're always more
Yeah,
expensive than everything else.
exactly.
You know what
And it
menus
reminds.
I was gonna say, you know what menus I think are expensive?
Tell me.
The ones that don't put the price on it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
always. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, that makes me
Yeah.
want to rant even more real quick. We went to a sandwich shop this weekend to try out a new one in the area, and it was really good. The food was delicious. Couldn't recommend them enough to friends and family in the area, but they didn't have their prices listed anywhere. And
Oh my
so
god.
for a sandwich, and Larissa got an appetizer because she wasn't feeling a sandwich, and 2 cans of pop, it was $30, which I guess is pretty average right now, but I would still like to know how much I'm paying for it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also
Um,
getting a drink somewhere and they hand you a literal can of something, and
oh,
I'm
it's the
like, I
worst.
spent $4 on this when I could buy a 12-pack for that. I
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
got mad at a place for that.
Did you
Yeah.
burn it down?
I did not. We ended up
That's good.
leaving and going somewhere else though.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Because
good.
well, we did not get served within like 40 minutes besides the drinks. And that was it. So we ended up leaving and going somewhere else and getting served like within 2 minutes of being there. It was actually fun, but yeah.
Classic Dairy Queen. And last on my docket is the older I get, the more I hate having to decide on what to eat every day, primarily dinner. Like lunch is easy. I can make the same sandwich every day, be satisfied with my lunch. But dinner, having to choose as an adult, like not having my grandma, make me a dinner as a kid when I was growing up. Like, yeah, I had that privilege. I was very fortunate that my grandma was able to cook a home cooked meal for me every day growing up. Uh, it just sucks. I'm like, I'm tired of food. I don't want anything. Nothing sounds good.
Hmm.
Just the
I feel that.
responsibility of making yourself food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Andy and I
Uh,
have decided to write down 3 different meal ideas, and then another meal is girl dinner, and the other meal is DoorDash, and we have to pick one during the weekday. And
oh, okay.
then weekend is free for all because usually we're doing something or,
Right.
that sort of thing. So we never know. But we kind of like allow ourselves to eat out one or order in once, fend for ourselves, which I mean, we have meals to eat, and we have to actually
Right.
cook something 3 times. And that's worked so far. It's only been like 2 weeks of that. But it seems to be better than just, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? Do you want to order something? Sure. What do you want to
Sure.
order? I don't know.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah, never ending. Yeah.
Huh. Well, speaking of horrible decisions as adults, Steph, how are you doing?
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Love
what an
that segue.
intro. Oh my god.
Got her.
Actually, I've been doing great. You guys were complaining about work, but I'm currently not working since I'm off for the summer, so life has been grand. Most exciting thing I did this week was I went to the theaters and I saw Mob Psycho 100 in the theaters. It was so awesome.
Oh, I thought you saw a
Nice.
real movie for a second.
No, not a real movie, an anime. Well, really, okay. So Crunchyroll did this thing for they're introducing anime nights. I don't know if you've heard of this or not.
Kind of.
Kind of. So yeah,
Mm.
Crunchyroll is like just doing this thing now where they're putting just anime episodes in theaters for, all the nerds to go watch.
Yes.
And some of them are movies, of course, like anime movies you can watch, but a lot of it now specifically are episodes. The thing that I went to go see was, like in our other episode where we listed our top 5 animes. My number 2 anime I said was Mob Psycho 100. And it is the 10-year anniversary of the first season coming out. So there were the top 5 fan favorites. Like, I guess back in April or something, fans voted on what their top 5 episodes were. Crunchyroll did not say, like, oh, this is, to put it in the theater later on. So nobody knew what the poll was for. People just thought it was a random poll. I didn't even see it. Most people, I don't think, even saw it.
The poll, you mean?
The poll, yes. So
gotcha.
The theater was actually pretty full when I went in. I was kind of surprised because when I first bought tickets, I only bought 2 tickets for Garfield and I, and it was like nobody else had claimed seats. So I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be the only people in this theater watching this. But it must have filled out because, yeah, almost every seat was taken, which is kind of wild and fun. But then the episode selection was wild. I'm not going to lie. I love every episode, don't get me wrong. But there were certain ones where I'm like, really? People chose this as their favorite? One of them wasn't even an episode from either season or either of the 3 seasons. It was an OVA, like a special. It was crazy. So my favorite episode that I wanted to see in theaters wasn't there, and that was kind of disappointing, but that's okay. I still had a fun time anyway, and it was 2 hours in the theater watching. I got popcorn, and that was a good time.
Nice. It sounds like you had a good time.
The other fun news is that I saw that they are also working on a Naruto live action movie. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. That's interesting.
I saw bits and pieces about it. I didn't know if it was real.
It is real. The director, I guess the new movie that's coming out right now, or if not, it's already out. It'll be out by the time this episode's dropping, but it's the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
The director of that movie is directing the live-action Naruto movie.
Interesting.
I'm so excited.
Are you going to go see the new Spider-Man movie? Because I know Garfield's a big Spider-Man fan.
I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw the preview at the Mob Psycho screening.
Oh,
so I was
my goodness.
Oh. So maybe. I don't know yet.
Fake nerd. All right. Well, that kind of is a segue into our topic for today, making difficult decisions on if you're going to see something or having to make difficult decisions in general. So our topic for today is difficult decisions, nerdy tone edition, I guess, nerdy pop culture edition. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a very basic kind of scenario, and if I need to give you some details on it, maybe you don't fully know a lot about it, I'll do that as well. And then I need one of you, and we'll switch back and forth, to be in favor of this decision, and one of you to be against the decision.
Okay.
And kind of play that role of, prosecutor, defender, for, against, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it in a court-like manner. But I'm going to start with something.
No ace attorney here. Okay, got it.
No ace attorney.
Let me go back to my speech and debate days. I was not good. I was not good.
I think you guys will be fine with this. I'll try to keep it to, let's just to start, maybe like 2 minutes each. I don't know if that's enough time or too long of time. I'll keep an eye on the timer that I have set, and we'll go from there. And we'll start with the first one. It should be pretty well known, pretty obvious for everybody listening. In Lord of the Rings, the main point of Lord of the Rings is that Frodo has the One Ring that he got from Bilbo, and he is the bearer of the ring and has to destroy the ring in Mount Doom. So that's like the whole thing. He has to get that ring to Mount Doom, and there are people that help him get there, and at some point it just becomes him, Sam, and Gollum. Anyways, the scenario I'm giving for you is that Frodo destroying the One Ring was the right decision. So, Deanna, you are going to be speaking for the matter on it is the right decision. Okay. And Steph, you're going to be speaking on why it was the wrong decision, why he shouldn't have destroyed the ring.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Am I explaining this right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Would one of you like to go first? Because
Um,
whoever goes first this round,
okay. Go
we'll
second
just
the
flip
next
flop
round.
it. We'll just flip
Oh,
it, like
no.
as far as
Okay.
for and against. So next round, D, you'll be against, and Steph, you'll be speaking in favor of.
Okay.
You
I
get it?
haven't
Okay.
seen Lord of the Rings since D. We were at your apartment watching it for 12 hours.
or
Yeah,
either 2019 or early 2020.
Can't say
Was
I
it?
remember many details because I think I was blacking out that whole time. I'll
Good,
try
good,
my
good.
best.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's just see what you guys got, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna go through different like genres of nerdy culture. So we'll hit some anime, we'll hit some movies, some TV shows, maybe just some nerdy things in general. I have a whole list here. Obviously, we're not gonna get through them all, but I figured this would help you. You know, a very broad one to
Yeah.
start with.
Okay.
Okay.
So who wants to start?
Go ahead, D.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'll
D.
start. My husband's going to be very disappointed in my lack of knowledge in Lord of the Rings because he absolutely loves Lord of the Rings and knows everything. So, destroying the ring was the right thing because too many bad people wanted it for bad reasons.
Good.
And look at what happened to Smeagol. You know, he literally became obsessed. And if you let the ring do whatever it wants, it would probably turn multiple people into Smeagol-like characters. What would you do if like a mob of Smeagols came after you? That'd be scary. Be scary, you know? I think he did the right thing by throwing it into the volcano. Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Steph.
Simple. Okay, so I think Frodo should not thrown it. He threw it in the volcano? Is that what he did?
Yeah,
Or was
oh
he
my
very
God, here we go.
I think
Yes.
so.
Was he
Okay.
very hesitant to do it?
Well, so
There was a
he-
fight.
Did it
There
draw?
was a
By
fight. He
lava.
was hesitant. Smeagol bit off his finger.
Yeah.
He had the ring in his hand, and he got pushed into the volcano and fell. So
Oh, he died?
Smeagol
died in the
died.
yeah.
Oh,
Not
I
Frodo.
thought-
Not Frodo. No,
Boy, oh boy,
Frodo
thanks
lost
for-
his finger. Smeagol
I'm so
bit
glad
the
our-
finger with the ring and fell into the lava with the ring.
Our fans are like, "Wow, you know, this is this
I
is a nerd
said my
pop,
husband would be disappointed in me. I was right.
very strong nerd pop culture podcast here."
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, I think Frodo should have held on better to the ring because he could have been a baddie with it. Because D said there's a lot of bad people that wanted it. He could have been one of the baddies with it. It gives you
join the Big
power?
Bang.
Question mark.
Yes.
It
Mhm,
gives him
mhm.
power. And even if he turns into Gollum or a Gollum-like creature, have you seen how popular that character is?
Oh boy.
There's so many TikTok edits, I'm sure, out there, right?
No.
I'd have
There's
to-
a whole. Wasn't there a video game or movie?
There is
about
a
him?
video game out specifically, and they are making a Gollum movie, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
okay. So there's no bad sides, is what I'm hearing for Frodo keeping the ring. I think that's why.
This is beautiful.
You know, I'm being swayed.
And
Alright,
that's
so the
my
reason-
Make your
closing
point.
argument.
I love it. All right, let's break this down real quick. Dee's reason for not destroying for destroying the ring
Mhm.
was it will turn you into a Smeagol-like character, and we don't want an army of Smeagols if somebody else got their hands on it.
Mhm.
And it could turn you bad. Steph's reasoning is don't destroy the ring because you can become a baddie
Yes.
and get super powerful and get TikTok edits made of you.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah,
That all makes
okay.
sense. All of it.
Makes
Go
sense
us.
out, yeah. I can't pick a side because I think those are both valid arguments.
I know you're
I
proud
imagine
of us.
I imagine
our listeners
baddie Frodo.
Yeah,
our listeners
yeah.
can vote or say on our subreddit which one they they
Yes.
agree with.
I
maybe.
need to know. I need
yeah, we
to
can
know
make
what
polls
people.
of this.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm just imagining Frodo with like that baddie edit on him where he's got like the big plump like glossy lips and the fingernails on, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And
okay.
then he'll have a
well,
ring on those fingers too. So
Yeah.
That's right. right, let's go to something. Let's go to anime. This is kind of more your bread and butter, at least Steph's.
Mhm.
So, a big piece of One Piece that happens is that Luffy is setting out to find One Piece. He's collecting his crew and going out, and along the way, there are these characters known as celestial dragons. They are kind of the like the big leaders of the world. They have all the power and the wealth and everything, and they control a lot. And they're very snooty, pompous people, and they run kind of the world. And you can't look them in the eye. You can't talk to them. They make pets out of people, essentially slave owners. They're really horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
There's an episode where Luffy gets really angry at one of the celestial dragons and punches him directly in the face, which causes a whole chain of events because he hit Callie, right? Is that the right name? Cammy?
Cammy.
Cammy, and shot Hotchan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Steph, you're going to be in favor of Luffy punching the celestial dragon.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Dee, you're going to be in favor of not punching the celestial dragon, but also being in favor of celestial dragons in whole.
Oh, jeez. That's worse. That's
All right.
crazy.
And go.
Did I go first, right? This
Sure.
time? Okay, that's because I went second last time, right? Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah, we'll do it
Okay,
that way. That
sure.
works.
Okay. Yeah, Luffy, that guy deserved the sucker punch that Luffy gave him. He's a slave owner, which in itself is just like, okay, sock him. And then
Sock 'em.
he's also just racist because he was discriminating against fish people from Fish Island. He wanted to own a mermaid, so sock him. I don't think I really have to say much more. I think it was well deserved. I think Luffy was brave enough to do something no one else was willing to do. So I rest my
That's very-
case.
Very commendable.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Dee, how are you going to
Ugh.
tweet this?
So it's let's see. So he shouldn't have punched the guy because he's just an entrepreneur. You know, he wants to keep the power he has, and you know, who doesn't want to have a mermaid around? That'd be pretty cool. I know nothing besides what you said, by the way, so
Oh, okay, good.
that is helping explain why I'm saying these things. But he's just, you know, just wants to stay in the position of power, and it's going to be defensive and say mean things and want to use that to have more power. You know, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's about states' rights. You know,
Oh my god.
I rest my case.
Wow, beautiful. All right. So the argument for is he was a horrible person. It just was deserved, obviously. Slavery is bad. D's against was, come on, he's just an entrepreneur. States' rights, right? And who wouldn't want a mermaid?
I
So
want to be a mermaid.
let us know in the comments below which side you take on this. All right, this one is definitely one you guys both know. Okay,
Okay.
you guys have both watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Okay. At the very end of the show, there's the big fight between Aang and Ozai. And Aang goes into the Avatar state, and he's got all the elements floating around him, and he's got all the elements coming down to this like fine point, and Ozai's pretty much out of his bending, and he has the option to kill him, and he doesn't kill him.
Okay.
And instead he just takes his bending away from him. So Dee, you have to be in favor of Aang making that decision of not
Okay.
killing Ozai. And Steph, you have to make the argument that Aang should have killed Ozai.
Oh, okay.
Dee, you go first.
Okay, so I'm against killing for taking away.
Yeah, for taking away his bending
Okay.
and like
Okay.
in what Aang did. Yeah.
Okay.
You're the
Honestly, I
canon
thought-
ending, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought the question was gonna be who do you think Katara should have ended up with, Aang or Zuko?
Aang.
But you know, so we'll backtrack from that. Okay. So Aang did the right thing because if he would have killed Ozai, he would have just been like a martyr to all the fire-bending people, and they'd be like, well, what's the difference between King Ozai and Aang? They're just going to kill the people who go up against him, and so they would have had even more of a revolt from the Fire Nation. They wouldn't have stopped fighting, and if taking away like bending had never been seen before, that shows that Aang is powerful, but also a good leader because he values life and stuff. So I think he did the right thing.
Fair enough. Okay, Steph, why should Aang have killed Ozai?
So I think Aang should have, yes, not only taken his bending powers, but also have killed that man. He did bad things. He basically ruined the world, communities, right? He's the one that like started the whole the Fire Nation attack, yeah? Or am I misremembering that?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're correct.
No, exactly. He brought ruin on the world. So, I mean, honestly, Aang would be still seen as a hero because not only is he getting revenge for the world, but who the heck is going to go against Aang? Like, I feel like when people see that he took away the powers and just killed a man, they're going to be like, I think we're good. Like, there's no need to rebel. What can we do at this point? So that's why he should have killed the man.
It's just easier to kill him at that point. All right. So, I mean, this one's pretty straightforward, I think, for most audience members. Do you side with Steph or Dee? I mean, do you spare Ozai or do you give him the chopping block? All right.
Yes.
Let's go further on to, let's see. Do we want to go back to movies? Or we want to go to video games? Now, you guys haven't played a lot of video games, which is rough,
It depends on the video game, yeah.
I mean, Dee's over here playing Cat Mail or whatever it was called, so unless you have something like that.
Or Minecraft related.
No, there's no tough decisions in Minecraft, I don't think. Okay. How about this one? This seems like one you might not even need to know a lot about it. So, in Marvel, there is in Avengers Infinity War.
Oh no. Okay.
There is Doctor Strange, and he has the Time Stone. In that scene, the part of it is they're trying to get the gauntlet off of Thanos' hand. He has the Infinity Gauntlet. He needs a Time Stone. He needs to collect all 6 Infinity Stones so he can snap his fingers and wipe out half of humanity. I'm not going to make you for or against wiping out half of humanity. I'm just going to be in favor of Doctor Strange willingly giving Thanos the Time Stone or not giving him the Time Stone. So, Steph, because I don't know if you've actually seen the movie or not.
I have not. I don't even know. I don't know what this is.
Okay,
I know a very general. What happened in the movie? What was the canon?
So
he gave it or didn't? That's all I need to know.
So, yes, Doctor Strange gave him the Time Stone because he went through like billions of possibilities.
Okay.
And giving him the Time Stone was the only outcome in which the Avengers won. He was able to see everything that happened in Endgame and everything that happened in the future, and this was the only scenario in which everybody survived and Thanos died, essentially.
He used future sight to see. Okay, got it.
And Thanos is a genocidal maniac who's like...
I at least know him.
Okay, cool.
I can be against, yeah.
You are against, yeah.
Yeah, against, okay.
Yeah. All right, Steph. All right, no, Dee's time. Dee goes first this time.
Oh, gosh, okay. So, I think... why would you give an evil man more power? I know I said a lot of things earlier in this episode. Ignore all of those. So why did he just hand it over? Make your own fate. Don't let some mystical, magical power tell you can't do something. I feel like he could have found some way to not give more, stuff to Thanos, because Thanos definitely, we knew what he was going to do with it, and it wasn't good. He could have found another way. Use his alternate reality, time stone, mind stone bending things. There had to be options there. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I like that. Steph, in favor of it.
Okay, so if it was inevitable,
Oh,
maybe
have you seen the movies?
Seen enough memes, I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if this will make sense. If he has the power of future sight, I mean, of course you're gonna use it in the thick of battle. With the power of friendship and the rest of the Avengers, he had to save his friends and I guess the world too.
I
So
guess.
he's using his future sight powers because why wouldn't you? And he sees, oh, things may work out. But and if he wasn't to give the stone, maybe Thanos would just take it anyway, but also kill half of their team. So it's like, okay, well, maybe we give it now, but we could still just get it back later because we're all alive. Yes. The end.
The end. I don't know if you know the whole Thanos snapping his fingers and saying "I'm inevitable," and then
no.
that's crazy. That's crazy
That's
using the term
wild.
inevitable and not knowing that.
Oh my
No, I
gosh.
had no clue. That's
That's really good.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, pretty straightforward takes right there. I don't think there's any. I don't know. You guys both had good reasonings. I can't pick a side on this one, because at the end of the day, if he was to, I mean, he, like you said, Steph, he had the future, so he knew what the outcome was. There, is there a way in which they destroyed the time stone instead, or somehow managed to kill Thanos? How do we know there weren't more possibilities? How do we know he looked at every
What
single
would happen
possibility?
if a stone
Mhm,
like
mhm.
is destroyed? Does it fuck up reality or something?
Yeah, no, because
I think the whole
you
point is you
find out
can't destroy the stones. It's like
Well,
they tried, kind
they
of.
do destroy, or they tried to destroy the Mind Stone in Vision. That was like part of it, is destroying the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
And I think they do that, and then Thanos just reverses time because he has a time stone at this
Mhm.
point, and is like, nope, that's not happening. And then you find out in Loki, the TV show, that there's like the Infinity Stones are just like
Like
toys at this point, because like,
baubles,
oh yeah,
yeah.
everyone's got Infinity Stones, and like you go through their desks and there's just Infinity Stones in their desks laying
Like
around.
paperweights, yeah.
Right.
I remember that now.
I don't like.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't stand the Marvel thing where I have to know more to the story to watch this sideshow to then watch this movie, but you got to watch part 3 to then learn this lore of the movies 3 past in the back. I'm sorry, but that kind of drives me crazy. I'm like, well, it's hard to follow.
I'm only asking you to watch 30 movies and like 12 TV shows, Steph.
Oh my gosh.
Is it that big of a deal? Come on. All right. Next, we're going to go into just regular TV. Have you guys both seen The Office?
Yes.
No.
Do you know what The
Oh.
Office is, Dee?
Yeah, I've seen clips and things. I just couldn't get over the secondhand embarrassment when I tried to watch it in college.
Okay. I know, Steph, you've seen The Office.
I know
This was-
most
I'm-
of it.
It
In
doesn't matter
theory.
what I pick. One of you has seen it, one of you hasn't. No matter what what topic I go for. Okay, so in The Office, Michael is the manager, played by Steve Carell.
Mhm.
And he is the manager and like kind of the main character of the whole show for the first 7 years of the show. And then he leaves, I think primarily because they couldn't afford him anymore. He was going on to other bigger projects or whatever. Anyways, as part of the plot, he steps down. They have part of a season where they have new managers come in and they're like, testing new managers and stuff, and they have a whole episode where they like these different celebrity guests come in and like want to be the manager essentially. Well, anyways, Andy Bernard takes over as manager for seasons 8 and 9, I believe, the last 2 seasons of the show. So, Steph, I need you to be in favor. Wait, no, you're against it this time, right?
Yes. Against
Yes.
Okay.
the canon.
So, yes. So, Dee, you need to be in favor of Michael leaving and the show continuing with Andy for another 2 seasons. He's played by Ed Helms. I don't know if you've seen the show. And then, Steph, I need you to be against it. I need you to explain why they shouldn't have gotten rid of Michael, or they should have ended the show there, or some other reasoning that Michael shouldn't have left.
That he should not have left?
Yes.
Okay. Like they should have kept him.
Should have kept him or ended the
Okay,
show
got
there.
it. Okay.
Or maybe Andy wasn't supposed to be the manager. Maybe you have somebody else as the manager, like Jim or Dwight or something. However you want to play it. But
Okay.
just
I
something
gotta
different,
start.
you know, argue against it. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think that they should have gotten rid of Michael as the boss because he was like a core integral part of the series. And I'm pretty sure they lost quite a bit of support when that decision happened, and the show had a just different tone overall after his departure. It would have been a great way to end the show, but this is a hard one. I feel like if continuing it could have been a good, maybe like to have, instead of just all the guest hosts, I could see it where it's like Dwight being the boss, because that's something he'd always, was the second in command or second in charge. So seeing how he would have run it would have been fun, and there could have been some fun hijinks. I didn't like Andy as a character all that much to be the manager, so I feel like more fans didn't like that. This is hard. I'm trying to think back on like watching it, and I barely remember. This is so hard. I'm done there.
It's almost easier when you don't know anything.
That's fair.
Okay, so I think Michael should have left, and they did the right thing for all future seasons. Because I've seen some clips of him and his managing style. He didn't seem like he knew exactly what he was doing a lot of the time. And I feel like celebrity guests are fun, so why not throw him in as a manager and see how, the other characters react to them, and just the silliness that can ensue from other managers trying to fill in the shoes of Michael and his shenanigans. And Andy gets a bad rep. Anyone whose name is Andy is a great person. So I think, he was costing the show a lot of money, and it costs less to have other celebrities come in. So, you gotta make the smart business decision.
It's a smart business decision. All right. That was a good talk. That was a good. I figured maybe you guys would know a little bit more, have a little bit more nuance with it. I think you both gave good points, though.
Okay.
I'm happy with it. All right, we got time for. Let's do one more.
Uno
I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I had a whole list. I have like I said, I have video games. I had more TV shows, Star Wars, Harry Potter.
We can always revisit this. There's more to.
We can always revisit it. And you know what? If we revisit in the future, I'll give you guys the topics ahead of time so you can prep if you want.
A full debate.
If you want.
To the wiki page, I would go.
Or I can make them more generic, like generic nerdy things, like should they use time travel in movies? Whatever. Should they do this? Whatever. All right. So my last one is generic. It's going to be Dungeons and Dragons related.
Okay.
And you don't even need to have played it or to understand it. However, in most Dungeons and Dragons games, the point of the game is you start a party, you go on quests, and you defeat the big bad evil guy at the end. Why should that be like the standard of D&D of form a party, go on quests, defeat the big bad evil guy? And why should it be something different? Why should there be no big bad evil guy? Or why should there be no quest, the story be different? Something different. Change my view on it. Make it so that D&D is something different or completely changed from that concept. So D, you're speaking in favor of changing it and not sticking with the things. Steph, you're going to be in favor of keeping it as the traditional standard, as it is.
Okay, so D starts then, yeah?
D, hit us with it.
Okay, so, we've heard the story a bajillion times before. You start your campaign, you get your people together, and you go off on an adventure to fight the big bad, and then hopefully you don't die, you know. But what if we, you know, take some inspiration from like Hallmark movies or ABC and we try to seduce the big bad into either just joining our party and becoming a friend
Okay.
or convincing him or her big bad to reverse their ways, you know, uh, go from evil to good without any killing involved. Um, and, you know, I feel like that would have much more like a nice theme behind it. You could even go family friendly. It could go to even more audiences if, you know, have a nice, like, join the family and do good plot line as opposed to let's kill every person we come across because they might be the big bad.
So
Yeah.
so Dee wants a group hug, Brady Bunch family kind of.
Yeah. Or make it a classic Hallmark love story with one of the characters, you know.
This
Either
elf's new to town, and this big bag evil guy is trying to take over her town with a new corporation. Oh boy, yeah, no, okay, that's a good concept. I like that. I like the idea of maybe a whole campaign where you don't kill, where it's all being like
Pacifist run.
pacifist run. Yeah, very. You know, you use
Very Undertale.
dialogue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Steph, hit me with the classic old D&D.
Okay, this game's old, right? From the
Yes.
80s?
Am I right?
Is it from the 80s or so? Or at least it was played in the 80s?
Yep.
Why change a classic? People like routines. We go to work. So why
We
should
do go to work.
We do unfortunately have to go to work.
You're setting a routine. You know, when you sit down to play this game, it's been out since the 80s. It's got the same format, same style. They just release new additions to the same concept, right? What are there, 5, 6, 7 editions now? Who knows? But you know the same thing. You meet a monster, you fight the monster, you get the loot from the dead monster. It's awesome. People eat it up. Hum, yum, 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 yum. And they just want more.
Nom, 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 nom. Yep.
And I rest my case. It should just stay the same because people will play it no matter what.
Wow. All right. So biggest softball of the day, and we got nom 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 nom. Love it. All right. No. This was pretty much how I expected it to go. You know, this is on me. This is on me for thinking that you guys know anything.
But isn't
I'll
that
do
half the
better
fun?
next time. It is half the fun.
Honestly, I love the shenanigans.
Shenanigans are great. No, I had a good time. Thank you guys for your wittiness and your fun ideas and new ideas. It was a good time.
Thank you, Sam, for hosting and putting us on the spot with this.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll make sure to do
Exposing
that a lot
our
more.
lack of knowledge
That's right.
in a variety of topics.
Next episode is going to be a geography quiz.
Oh,
Let's go. Oh,
Wait, what did Steph say?
I just said,
we
oh.
just said, oh.
Oh, do you seem kind of
Geography.
excited?
It would just be Steph's hosting, right, next week, so it'd be just different places in Spain.
That's true. Is this Spain or Japan? Tell us.
Just a screenshot of GeoGuessr.
That's right. We just play GeoGuessr. We don't talk the whole time.
Great
Thanks for
podcast
listening.
episode.
Yeah. Speaking of listening, thank you so much for listening. You can follow us on social media at Shifting Tones Pod, wherever you get your social medias, primarily Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube. Yes. On YouTube, why don't you go in there right now, get out your phone, go on your computer, open your TV, go to our YouTube channel, unless you're already listening to this on YouTube. Go and like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to our channel, and share it. And if you don't, I'm going to be real sad.
I was about to say, no threats, please.
No, just sadness. So please do that. Also, like us on Spotify. You can subscribe to us on there as well, or wherever you listen to the podcast. Follow us individually, me at Star Captain Sam or Controversial Sam on Reddit. You can follow D at Definitively D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
And Steph at Spiffy Steffi
Mhm.
over on Tumblr. Oh yeah, D specifically on Instagram and Reddit. Steph
Mhm.
on Tumblr.
Yes, and YouTube.
Yes, and YouTube. Yes. And that's all I got. This was an easy decision to make. So podcast out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.